But let me go back to the statements by Imran Khan. Doctor, when he spoke to you, he talked about the psychological torture he's going through. He talked about the solitary confinement that he's experiencing, the small cell, no human contact. It's been weeks, no electricity, limited outdoor time, and he doesn't have basic jail entitlements. Is he still getting his books to read?
No, no books to read because we haven't met him for 4 weeks. So there's 7 weeks. In fact, he asked for the books. I said we didn't know. We didn't know we were coming in. The car was standing 2 kilometers away. I had to walk. I walked about half a kilometer right into the jail. They wouldn't let the car in. So
that's where the books were. Yeah.
Wow.
But, we carry his books. We've got a whole bunch of books that are in our vehicle all the time in case we are given permission to go in. But day before yesterday, my sister doesn't know that. Not day before. Yeah, day before. I was in court in Pindi yesterday. And we handed over about 11 books to the judge over there and requested him to have them sent to jail. So there's a probability that he might get it, or if the judge is able to manage to have them delivered. So the only thing that Imran Khan ever asked for is either, as we've always said, is either to speak to my children, he wants to speak to his sons, or he asks for his books. So these are the only two things they ask for, and they make sure that they don't allow him to speak to his sons, or they don't allow his books in. That's part of their torture, whatever regime.
There's two statements that he's made that I want to focus on. One, he said pretty explicitly, if something happens to me, it's the head of the military that is behind it. Army Chief Asim Munir. That's the first time he makes this statement. Is he starting to worry for his life? Because Alima, I think it was you that said it as well, that what we're seeing right now, the fact that they've kind of kept him isolated for so long, all these rumors were swirling around. You made it, I think it was you, Alima, that said that this is not an accident. This is more like a test run if they decide to do something to him. Can you elaborate on this? Because it seems now your concerns, and again, sorry, I don't want to seem insensitive, but your concerns that this is something more sinister being planned are starting to become more apparent.
You see, the thing is, several people spoke to us about it. There's an analysis, people analyze. There's always, all discussions are always around Imran Khan. And a few people did speak to us and said that if, it's sort of a method to this situation, that maybe they want to test the waters. They feel that they don't know how to go about it, but they need to test what if they isolated him. Where did this rumor come from that he's not alive? Like, where did it come from? They claim it came from Afghanistan. I don't know why it would come from Afghanistan. But the fact is, they want to say that it started from there, or they started from India. But the thing is, they're also claiming that the fake video also came from India. But the only person talking about the fake video was our ISPR spokesperson. So, yes, we are concerned that that's why we go outside that jail, that we will not allow. How can we allow it? How can we not stand up for him? And basically, people are not just worried, they're getting angry. And a lot of people call us up and say, enough is enough. You've got to do more than that. And frankly, whatever we as sisters could have done, we have. My sister, our other sister, Noreen Niazi, if you have no idea how brutally she was attacked, she's 71. The policewomen dragged her from her arms and her hair. And we, in the dark, actually for a few minutes, missed out. We didn't even know this was happening. And when we reached her and we were trying to get up, she had not passed out, but she was in a state of shock. She doesn't recollect some of that, what was happening to her. We told her what happened, but she was, she had swollen arms, she had bruised back. And she says, all I remember is that they were dragging me by my hair. So this brutality, obviously, it created more anger, and a lot more people are standing outside Adiala jail. and they brought in they were saying that about 600 or what police all over the place. You don't even see the will amongst the policemen to do anything. Even the police tell us we have no intentions, we follow Imran Khan. I think the way they are reacting, the way this reaction when you're attacking women, this is not an acceptable format anywhere in the world, especially in Pakistan. When you start abusing women, it's not sitting very well with the people of Pakistan, that's for sure. It's not acceptable anywhere, but in Pakistan, there's a decorum for women, and you just don't do that. So there is, I don't know how they see the future playing out, but it's not looking good to us over here, because when they are reacting in fear, because my brother says they say it's anti-military. The only name he's named is when my sister came out in the past 3 visits was Asim Munir. So the reaction that you get in return when you're naming a government officer is so big. Like it's like if you watch that, I only saw it. I haven't really gone through the ISPR statement, but I saw my sister's pictures on his presentation. My sister, like, why would she be telling? Like he's saying that my sister gave an interview to Indian television. Basically, she's saying that she's asking Modi to attack Pakistan. My sister. So they've got an AI generated. They first make. So why would? So they are putting that on my sister
So hold on.
through AI
Are you
generated.
talking? I know there were AI generated videos just circulating online, and it's one would speculate they're coming from the government or people associated with the government or the military leadership. But what you're saying is that the military spokesperson played an AI generated video in the conference.
Yeah. No, he said they showed, well, I don't know if they played it because I didn't see the content, but I've seen somebody sent me that they're talking about my sister saying that to prove how anti state all of us are, we are
Wow.
anti Pakistan, anti whatever, because we are in with Modi. And my sister saying that Modi should attack Pakistan.
That is crazy.
That's one of the AI generated videos. And that's my sister who was the one who was dragged. So, what I'm saying is the level of desperation is they've turned it on us sisters and generating these deepfake videos.
Why Dr. Alima mentioned how Imran Khan mentioned in the last few statements, he talked about Asim Munir and how he's responsible for this and he's really upset at Asim Munir. Now, the Asim Munir's leadership is painting it as if Imran Khan is talking about the military. Now, as you said, the military is 600 and something thousand personnel. Asim Munir is one person. And Imran Khan has an issue with Asim Munir, not the military as a whole. But why is he talking so openly now about Asim Munir? Why? And because this is likely why the press conference came out, because Imran Khan is a lot more vocal against Asim Munir. And I'm assuming that's concerning Asim Munir as well.
The, the whole press conference reflected desperation, and they were just trying to deflect it on the state. They were not saying it's Asim Munir. They were mainly saying it was he is the whole anti-state, anti-military, and anti-Pakistan. And and everybody knows, not only them, everybody knows that he always mentions this one person because it's a fact. The reason is everybody in Pakistan knows all these politicians, the way they are totally controlled, suppressed by him.
Yeah.
The fear is there. They can't make their own decisions. The prime minister even has to ask his superiors before he answers for anything.
So we're in a situation now where Imran.
Everybody in Pakistan is very well aware that the fear is coming from. You see, everybody in Pakistan is very well aware. You can ask anybody that it is a dictatorship because everybody is fearful of one man. That's a dictatorship. It's not a system. Nobody's fearful of the prime minister right now, although they all piggyback riding on it and needing to blame the. So even if they do something, they say, it's not in our hands. We've got orders from the top. So what is above the supposedly elected government? So they have to pass. The fact is, he's got 5-year extension for what? 5-year extension, and I think plus. So it's a military. Why your extension? Now he's in control of the whole military. The judiciary is already subjugated through these amendments. So it is a dictatorship. And so one man is always responsible for a dictatorship. So